This is JP with Political Pop Culture, and this is my take. I'm going to play a clip for you in a minute. This is a clip from Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez's live stream from January 12th. But before I play that clip, and before I give you my take on it, I want to preface my commentary with this. I haven't talked a lot about Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez on this channel, and I haven't talked a lot about her for several reasons, starting with, first of all, she is a New York left-wing nutcase who is so far removed from the sane and rational people who make up the majority of flyover country that she may as well be from another planet. Her ideology is so far out of line here that, frankly, talking about her is kind of like talking about illegal gold mining in Peru. It's not that there isn't some interesting information out there about what's happening in rural parts of Latin America. It's just that it has zero relevance to our daily lives here in the Midwest. The same can be said for AOC. Second, and I want to be as brutally honest here as I can be. Second, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is stupid. Now, let me be clear here. I don't mean, well, I disagree with her, so she's stupid. Or, I don't like her, so she's stupid. Or, her ideology is wrong, so she's stupid. That's not what I'm saying. That is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is stupid. She's unintelligent, or if you'd prefer, she's vacuous. She's daft, brainless, dumb, harebrained, dull. She's a moronic half-wit, an imbecilic, obtuse, cretinous, scatterbrained dolt. There's no nice way to say you are an idiot. A quote that's often attributed to Mark Twain, and by the way, I love Mark Twain. If you haven't read his writings, I strongly suggest that you go do that. Anyway, a quote that is often attributed to Mark Twain says, "It is better to keep your mouth closed and let people think you are a fool than to open it and remove all doubt." This could not be truer than in the case of Ms. Ocasio-Cortez. Third, and it's just sad that I have to think this way, but in this ridiculously PC culture, frankly, I do. Third, I didn't want to appear like a man picking on a young woman.
How dare you?
A young woman of color. A young woman of color with a potentially debilitating mental handicap. Seriously, going after AOC is like getting into a fist fight with a 6-year-old. I mean, yeah, I'm going to kick his ass, but instead of cheering my victory, people will be horrified and call me a monster for knocking out a kid at the park. And that's why, up until now, I have not had a lot to say on political pop culture or here on My Take about AOC. Okay, now that that's out of the way, here's why I brought her up today. I saw a few clips from her live stream the other day that were bouncing around on the internet, and what she was saying seemed so ludicrous, so blatantly false, that I thought she must be being taken out of context. I was mistaken. She was not being taken out of context. She is, in fact, obviously, and I can only hope painfully, stupid.
You don't get to allow for an attack that kills 5 people, and then afterwards you say, I wasn't a part of it. Yes, you were.
Oh, so what happened at the Capitol made you uncomfortable? Wait, weren't you just advocating for making people uncomfortable through protest just last month? I mean, that's the point, right?
You were a part of it when you caged kids.
Wait a minute. I thought we were talking about Republicans here. All of a sudden you're talking about caging kids, and that happened under the Obama administration. But let's not let facts get in the way of a good narrative.
You were a part of it when you repealed Title IX.
Yeah, Title IX was not repealed. No, Title IX has not been repealed. She's just wrong. She's flat out wrong. She doesn't know what she's talking about.
You were a part of it when the president committed the first dozen number of crimes that he committed.
The first dozen number of crimes. Good God. Okay, I'm going to just assume that that is misspeaking in the moment. But if there were so many crimes, Ms. Ocasio-Cortez, what were they? Why don't you name them? Why don't you give us an example, one single example of a crime with evidence to support that a crime was committed? Here's the thing. If the president committed a crime, and I'm talking about a crime where there is evidence where he would be convicted in court beyond a shadow of a doubt, I will stand with you to demand his removal. But you haven't provided any kind of evidence that he's committed any crimes, much less crimes worthy of being thrown out of office.
You were a part of it when you excused the law breaking. You were a part of it. You were a part of it. You were a part of it.
Repeating a lie over and over doesn't make it true. Let me say that one more time for the cheap seats. Repeating a lie over and over doesn't make it true. Crap, now I'm doing the same thing she's doing. The difference is, I'm not full of shit.
Those 5 people's blood is on your hands. What are you going to do?
What are you going to do? What are you going to do? If the blood of 5 people is somehow on the hands of Republicans because of what happened at the Capitol breach, then by that logic, the blood of over 30 people and billions of dollars of damage from one side of this country to the other is on your hands, Ms. Ocasio-Cortez. What are you going to do about it?
They are forever stained with the deaths of 5 people, especially when they did not invoke the 25th Amendment to remove this president when they had the power to do so. Cowards. Cowards.
Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is accusing Republicans of being cowards. Cowards for not invoking the 25th Amendment and removing Donald J. Trump from the presidency. Even though there is zero evidence that he committed a crime worthy of being removed from the presidency. Even though there is zero evidence that he is incapable of performing his duties as president.
I don't want to hear or see the Republican Party talk about blue lives ever again.
What you want is irrelevant. What you've chosen is at hand.
It was never about safety for them. It was always a slogan.
Yeah, like defund the police.
Because if they actually cared about rule of law, they would speak up when people break the law.
There is literally not time for me to go through all of the speaking up when people break the law that Republicans did after the Capitol breach. Here are a few examples, but seriously, if you question this, look it up for yourself. This woman is a liar.
They would speak up. They would enforce fairness and equity, but they don't give a damn about the law. They don't give a damn about order. They don't give a damn about safety. They give a damn about white supremacy.
And there it is, the race card. And not just the race card, but the white supremacy card. Look, the race card is the calling card of the ignorant, the weak-minded, the uncomprehending, and the stupid. The sad thing is, this moron has a platform from which she can spout this hateful ignorance to the naive who follow her with impunity.
They care about preserving the social order and the mythology of whiteness.
Oh, shut up.
Than the grandeur of our democracy.
It's pronounced grandeur, moron.
That's what they care about. They lust for power more than they care about democracy. That's what those people did when they voted to overturn the results of our free and fair elections. And you can barely call them that with the amount of voter suppression that they have engaged in across the country. It is generous, to say the least, to call them that.
You have got to be kidding me.
And so with all of the rules rigged in their favor,
You was serious about that?
the Electoral College is built on a compromise with slavers.
You serious?
The Senate is rigged in their favor. Gerrymandered districts are rigged in the Republicans' favor. This presidency and the law breaking and the pardons of people who have betrayed our country, all of it rigged in their favor, and they can't even win with the whole deck stacked with them. They can't even win with the deck stacked in their favor. And so what they are willing to do is set a match and light our entire democracy on fire.
You stupid, ignorant son of a bitch, dumb bastard! Jesus Christ, I've met some dumb bastards in my time, but you outdo them all. Get over there!
So that they can uphold the social order of white supremacy. That's what this is about.
Seriously, do I even need to say anything? Or can I just do the head shake, sad walk away? No amount of evidence is going to change AOC's mind. She's ignorant, willfully ignorant. She has the ability to surround herself with people who can educate her and to help her to grasp, if not understand, the important issues that she's voting on. Instead, she chooses to spout off the foolishness like you've seen in these clips. She is, like I said at the beginning of this commentary, stupid. And you can't fix stupid. That's my take. What's your take? Is AOC stupid? Or is she... You know what? Never mind. She's stupid. Thanks for listening.